Let's go back to Yharnam. Gonna go back to Yharnam. It's around Halloween time, so...
Oh, yeah.
And Bloodborne's one of my favorite games of all time, so this is as good a time as any, or good as game as any to do my first playthrough with, right?
Yharnam is the home of blood ministration.
It took me forever playing this game to realize that this guy is the guy that the werewolf is eating on the floor in the clinic, like when you run through where the werewolf's eating someone on the floor. For my first 5 playthroughs, I didn't even notice that it was this guy. Actually, my wife is the one who pointed it out, that he's the one that the werewolf is eating on the floor. I don't know how I was so oblivious to that, but I didn't notice it till later. Let's go ahead and create a simple little character. The goal through this playthrough is to basically not do anything too crazy, just to be as OP as possible. So I actually just finished doing a playthrough with an arcane build, and it was a lot of fun, but it's a little bit game breaking in certain ways. Here, I'll talk more about that in a second, but for now, who are we going to be? Let's just be, you know what? Let's just be the Destroyer. And that'll be good enough for my name, because it's not going to be that important. Male, young, let's see, male, that's fine. Nope, age, let's go mature. Origin, milk toast. Always cracks me up, milk toast. No, let's see. I want to go with the strength skill combo. I know that's kind of boring, but that's what we're going to do. So strength skill would probably be military vet. I know it's a little generic, but that's what we're going to do. Age, voice, match the voice. Let's go build. Let's go Birdie, like a barroom fighter. Scale, but I'm not too worried about any of this. Close enough. Not getting into those details. It's always nice to be. Let's get a nice Mike Tyson style face tat going. I don't know. Can you draw custom tats? I don't even know. Oh, good enough. Glasses. Do we want glasses? Is that cool, or is that no? See, that looks like an old librarian man or something. That looks a little pompous. I don't know if I like that one. It looks a little smart. Nah, you know what? No glasses. Let's at least get the eye color right. Pupils, color. These things always are super confusing to me. Getting this just right. Red. Add in some green. I think it's mostly red. Fill in green. They always seem like they're a little more werewolfy than they should be, but I guess that makes sense, right? That's close enough. That's probably about right. The rest of that's close enough. Hair. You know, I'm just doing the generics. The hair. The hair, the eyes. The rest of it I'm not too concerned about. Let's see, red. Might be a little too much. Blue. That's too much. I can't get it just right. Can't get it just right. Alright, good enough. My hair's not that light, but close enough. Let's go and let's continue. We're golden. Military veteran is the main thing I'm concerned about. I think I'm going to be kind of boring and eventually go for the holy or go for the Ludwig build, just because I'm trying to be OP as possible for this run. I'm just trying to get a quick run going just because I want to have some fun with Bloodborne as Halloween comes up, and I figured being one of my favorite games of all time, Bloodborne's the easiest thing just to stream first, because I know where everything is, and I know I can give some pointers and tips along the way if anyone's watching this that needs any help with the game. I'll try to point things out as I go and give some tips on different bosses here and there. I'm no like expert player or anything like that, but I'd like to think I'm kind of better than average, so we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I just finished an arcane build, which was super fun. If you've done multiple playthroughs and you're just looking to switch something up, if there's a lot of people still playing this game, I definitely recommend doing an arcane build. It gets really fun towards the end when you get things like a Call Beyond and Executioner's Gloves, and some of the bosses are a little tricky, like Orphan of Cause was kind of tricky with an arcane build, or some bosses are tricky until you figure out which hunter tool to use on them, and then it's actually not so hard. Like, I think the boss I might have actually died to the most with the arcane build was Ebrietas. But so it really just depends on the boss, and then you figure out which tool you should be using. But like, for example, Executioner's Gloves pretty much just make any NPC fight completely trivialized. Like even the Bloody Crow of Canehurst and even like Lady Maria, because you could just stun lock them basically in an endless cycle with Executioner's Gloves. If you just spam Executioner's Gloves, they pretty much just get stun locked in loop. So I kind of want to do a playthrough where you kind of go back to, you know, having to play the game for real. I mean, not that Arcane's not playing it for real, but you know what I mean. Play it with the in a more traditional fashion. So funny, the more you play Bloodborne, well, I guess it's true with anything, but the first time I played Bloodborne, I was so scared of every little part of it because I'm not a horror person like at all, which makes it kind of weird that I love this game, but I'm not a horror person at all, and I was terrified and, you know, needed like 9 hours of sleep and a full cup of coffee to play this game the first time I ever played it. But now I've played it so many times that it's just not even that. Pretty much just run through it. Like, I'm just so desensitized to it now. Seek handwritten scroll, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Alright, let's see if we could take out Mr. Werewolf with our bare hands. I don't know if I've ever taken him out on my first try with my bare hands. So, let's see if we can do this. I think if I could dodge behind him and get a... Come on, buddy. I want to kind of get him more into this open area. There we go. Now we can probably get behind him. Ah, shit. Yes, there we go. Is that going to take him out? Nice! So, one of the main things that'll make you better at Bloodborne pretty much right away is to just be patient. Like, you really want to take your time in this game. And again, I know this game is came out in 2015, so I know it's a few years old at this point, so I don't know how many people are really playing it for the first time if you're watching this, but one of the main things that'll make you better right away is just taking your time as you come up to different enemies. Like the slower you can move through the game, the better. I mean, it might not look like I'm totally doing that, but that's just because I've played it so many times. When I first played this game, I went through it. Blood vials there. It took me forever to get, it probably took me days just to get through Santra Yharnam, but for now we're just going to run by him, pull the ladder. If you'll notice, there's different clues in this game too. Like if you notice, you get drawn over here by those blood vials. Oh shoot. And then they're right next to that ladder there. I'm being a little reckless right now because I've never really commentated while playing. It's a little hard to get used to. It's obviously harder to concentrate, but you kind of want to take this ladder up for now. And by the way, I don't know if you heard that right there, but that's noise. Actually, the first beast, or the first boss we're gonna face. That's the Cleric Beast, which is pretty cool because the first time you play this game, you're probably never gonna remember that by the time you come across him. But that's actually the Cleric Beast as you climb up that ladder right there. But the slower and more you could take your time and read what's going on, the better. Like the cool thing about this game is there's not a lot of BS in it. Like if you are losing or die, it's almost always your fault. Like it's not usually because there was just some BS gang squad attack or like a game where like 50 people just shoot at you at the same time, and it's just like Bloodborne's a pretty fair game for the most part. If something's not working, it's usually something on your end. But I'm gonna be the Hunter's workshop. See, this doll is not gonna come to life until we gain at least one insight. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and accept. Like I said, I'm gonna end up going with Ludwig's Holy Blade, but for now, I'll just take the saw cleaver for now because that's going to demolish. It's a serrated weapon, so that's going to pretty much cut right through the first boss, which is the Cleric Beast, because serrated weapons pretty much incinerate beasts in this game.
Aha. You
must be the new hunter. So this is Gammon.
Well,
I am. It's funny here how he can't really remember his own name. Gammon. It makes you wonder about how long he's been here, or how long he's been out of the in or out of the dream.
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a
Just
few
go out and kill a few
beasts.
beasts.
You know, it's just what.
Cool story, Gammon. Altar, workshop. We're not going to need those till later. The first time I ever played this game, I legitimately ran around this area for like an hour trying to figure out where to go, and also even how to equip weapons. So don't feel bad if it takes you a while to figure that out, but we'll equip weapon slots there. And we'll go to this first headstone. We're going to go to Central Yharnam. I actually probably should have gone to the sick room so I could go back and take out those guys below, but it's fine either way. Wooden shield. I just played the Dark Souls, or I guess I'm on Dark Souls 2 now, but it's funny going back to Bloodborne again after going back to Dark Souls, because you see like shields are... When I played Dark Souls 1, I made a build that almost trivialized the game because I got my strength up to 50 and used Havel's shield, which that sort of play style is obviously not available in Bloodborne. But we're gonna go back down the ladder, dodge right, take you out. Oh, I missed the backstab because I got a little too crazy. Take you out. Man, the saw cleaver is a little OP at this part of the game. Take you out. Molotov cocktails are going to be back there. I might end up using those on the Cleric Beast. Yeah, I think this episode will go up through the Cleric Beast. I could technically... There is insight available before you get to the Cleric Beast, so you could technically go level up before you face him, but I think we might try to just take him out without. Pebbles are going to be super useful to drag people away from their horde. So let this guy try to come out. See, things like that used to make me jump 5 feet the first time I ever played this, but now it's no problem at all. Bam! See, shields do virtually nothing in this game. It just takes one hit to stagger his shield away from him. Let's see. Come on, buddy. So you don't want to attack people in... You don't want to... You want to, as much as you can, not attack multiple people at a time when you play this game. The more you could isolate people, or people/beasts, the better. You definitely don't want to just run into situations. That's pretty much the worst thing you can do. Alright, take you out. Alright, so after you take them out, you're going to want to run and open this gate. And the cool thing about Bloodborne, if you've never played, is there's so much interconnectivity of all the levels involved. So that's going to lead, you probably recognize, back to where we just came from. That would be... Well, it'd be around the corner there, or I guess that's it, huh? So that would be the Isefka's clinic. Let's see, this might be a little tricky on such low health, but let's see if we can, let's see how good our timing is. Oh, I got him, but I staggered him, but I also got hit in the process. There we go. That's the timing we're looking for. This guy I would have never in a million years came and faced at... Oh, iframes. Iframes. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see if we can get him again. Oh, shite. Oh, not doing too good. There we go. Staggered him again. He actually has a bigger parry window than I remember. Like I said, so I was going to say, the first time I played this game, I would have never in a million years came down here. I came down here once, I think, and then just ran. But now I could take him out in one try. I thought there was a Bloodstone Shard back here. No? Or am I going crazy? Was there not a Bloodstone Shard back here? Or am I just blind? Alright, well that's weird. Either I'm totally blind or misremembering. I could have sworn there was a Bloodstone Shard back there. Apparently not. Alright, so we're just going to continue on down. Nothing over here. Let's see, do we want to go up here first? Yeah, let's go here. Should be a guy. He must have broke away. Usually there's a guy there. He must have already left though. More cocktails. Let's talk to a commoner. There's a lot of people in this game. Whenever you see like a little lantern on the ground like that, there's usually an NPC in the window that you could talk to. That guy doesn't tell you anything. Or none of these people in this early area really say anything to you. They just give you a bunch of crap about opening the door in the north of the haunt. One thing a lot of people don't do early on is you could do mid-weapon transitions. Like if you hit R1 and then L1, well I didn't do it there, but if you hit R1 and L1, it'll usually do a powerful change attack. Let's see, Quicksilver bullets from you. Oh, he's blending in with the knight. Bam! This game is just all about patience and getting comfortable with what you're doing. Like again, it probably seems like I'm kind of sprinting around a little bit, but that's just because I've played it so many times that I know pretty much what everyone's going to do and where everything is. Bloodstone Shard, those are used to upgrade your weapon. Grab those vials. Oh, Jesus, just as I'm talking about, I know where everything is. I wasn't paying attention. But still, just keep the main thing too is keep your composure. When people come out, don't panic. Definitely don't just start mashing random buttons because that almost never works. I think these guys are running up the stairs behind me. Yep, here they come. This is probably actually not really what we want. Again, just stay calm. Take them out one by one. Yep. There we go. You guys are no problem. The good thing about the saw cleaver is it takes up very little endurance. Honestly, it could be a little spammy out of all the weapons because you kind of just spam away. Let's see if we can draw a couple of them over here. I don't really want to go in there. Dodge that bullet. Oh, a couple of your friends made it over here. Ooh, got a little... Okay, took them out. Well, this run's actually going pretty well so far. Let's see if we can drag you away. Dodge that bullet. Oop, don't want that to happen. Grab more blood vials. Let's see. Oh, got myself into a little bit of a... Alright, that's... If you're a new player, this is not really what you want to do. This is actually terrible gameplay right now, but... we got away with it. Yeah, don't do that. If you're a new player, try to avoid just running into situations like that. But we got away with it. Alright. Cold Dew Blood. So Cold Blood Dew, that's going to be used to gain echoes. We'll actually go ahead and do it now. See, this used to gain blood echoes, which is your currency. I know I'm saying things that are super obvious, but just in case there's anyone watching that's never played before, just give them some tips. Take him out. Blood silver bullets, which are obviously... See, dogs... Speaking of blood silver bullets, dogs in this game are easiest to just shoot. That sounds terrible when you say it like that, but... Because they could be a little erratic. Usually with bullets, you could hit them pretty easily. One little trick you can do, if you hit up on the analog right there, as you see, you'll get a little +5 in red where the bullets are. And that is basically, those bullets or blood bullets are slightly more powerful than your regular bullets, but it will sacrifice some health. So then you hit triangle and you replenish the rest. I feel like I forgot to do something. Did I forget to do something? I don't think I forgot to do anything, but we're just going to run. Check real quick. I was thinking after Bloodborne, I was probably going to play The Witcher 3, because this is crazy, but I've never played The Witcher 3, and I would like to play it before... No, I did everything. I just really want to be thorough in this playthrough. But I've never actually played The Witcher 3, and I'd like to play it before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. So I'm thinking I might do that next, because it would be more fun to play a game that I've never played before, instead of a game like Bloodborne that I've played multiple times. Let's go down here. Let's see. So you could hear this guy's banging away on the wall. Item here. It's going to be a Bloodstone Shard. Again, those are used for increasing weapon strength. Blood vials. This is actually a shortcut that way, but we're not going to do that yet. Here, I want to do something real quick. I want to show you guys something real quick. So here's another lady just saying to beat it, nerd. I don't see you out here helping. Alright, this guy is super easy to parry. He seems big and scary, but all you have to do is get his attention. And then, oh, that animation is actually, I lied, that animation is actually a little tricky to time if you've never played before. Usually the animation that's easy, he'll either do that, we got a torch, Molotov cocktails, he'll either charge at you, which is really easy to, if you shoot him at really any point, he'll oh, what am I doing? I want to put the torch. If you shoot him at really any point, you'll parry him with a shot, but that jumping attacks are really, oh, this is what I want to show you guys, so I'm going to see if I can. I don't hear it at the moment, but there's somewhere around here where if you listen carefully, you could hear Murgo's Wet Nurse. You could hear the theme around here. I thought that's where it was. Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's down here. Or maybe I'm just deaf. I only have my headphone in my right ear, because when I have headphones in both ears, it's really... I can't tell how loud I'm talking. So maybe it's coming out of... I don't think it says... Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So I don't know if you could hear that really faintly, but that's Murgo as a boss later in the game. That's his or her. I don't know if Murgo's supposed to be a, or I guess it's kind of just a shapeless figure, but that's its theme. Let's see, there's going to be kind of a bit of an ambush up here. Not an ambush per se, but you're going to want to be a little careful up here. Probably get one of these. Oh, damn it. I forgot I had my gun equipped. Indecisive. So you don't really want to do what I just did there. You don't want to be indecisive in this game. Oh, shite. Again, the more patience you could have in this game, the better. Oh, got a little lucky there. I was hoping this guy would come. Alright, we're probably good at this point. Oh, shoot. How did you make it through that, son? I got him. So you want to be careful too where you dodge sometimes, because it's pretty easy sometimes to get clipped onto the back of things. One thing I wanted to say too is you could actually, believe it or not, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you could actually summon Gascoigne to fight the Cleric Beast. His summon sign is around here somewhere, but I think you have to do something first. You probably have to go talk to his daughter. That would be first. His daughter is actually in, if you see that window there, which we can't open this gate yet, I don't believe. Nope. If you talk to his daughter first, oh, there you are. If you talk to his daughter first, she'll give you a music box that you could use against Gascoigne. Take your Quicksilver bullets. I don't know if a lot of people realize that you could actually summon Gascoigne for the Cleric Beast fight. Just beware, if you summon help for a boss fight, it does increase the boss's health pool. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Let's put Molotov cocktails on here because we are going to use this. So a big roadblock for a lot of first-time players are these werewolves that hang out in this general area, and obviously the strategy you're going to want to use is to not have them both come over at once. So it's kind of tricky because they usually both, if one of them comes, they usually both come. Damn it, see, they both saw me. So one thing you could do is kind of run down here. If you don't want to take them on both at once, you could run down here, and they'll usually they'll usually both come, but there'll at least be a delay in them both being right next to each other, and you kind of can use more obstacles to block one of them off. Whereas if you fight them on the bridge, they'll both kind of, you're kind of out in the open. And also, fire is really strong versus them, so Molotov cocktails are a good way to go if you don't have confidence to like take them on one-on-one. So you don't want to do what I'm doing right here. I lost sight of one of them. No, they're both right there. That's why. So you don't want them both chasing after you. You want to try to separate one from the other. There's something really cheesy you can do, which is okay. Yeah, so you want to be careful about getting stuck behind, like, stuck in little crevices. Oh, it didn't give me the iframes. Oh, shite. Okay, so this is not what you want to do at all. Oh, I just got lucky there. So you don't do that. You don't want to get stuck in corners. Here, let's just take this other one out. Yeah, see, they're really weak against fire, and once you have one taken out, they're actually not that hard. When you have them isolated, they're actually pretty easy to deal with. It's more that when they're both there. So, for people who don't know, if you go behind an enemy and you charge your R2 and you hit them in the back, they'll go down. You'll hear that cool little noise, and they'll go down to one knee. And if you hit R1, you'll basically fist them in the butt, more or less. It's called a Visceral Attack, but that's what you'll end up giving them a nice good fisting for whatever reason. But it's a really powerful attack. It actually scales with your skill stat, if anyone's curious. Alright, we're gonna see, that's his other animation. See how he just sprints right over, and you could pretty much hit him anytime, and you could pretty much just hit him at any time, and you'll take him out. Alright, so do we want to go try and find insight, or do we want to just try to take him out first try? Because see, the problem is, oh wait, you know what I should do? I'm going to show you guys something first. A smart move would actually be to do this. We'll take him out before we level up. But let me show you guys. If you come in here, there's going to be a guy in your left. Just take him out real quick. Take your torch out. Probably should have done that first. Guy here. Take you out. Take you out. You're going to run down here. There's going to be another guy on your left. And a crazy old man in a wheelchair. Crazy old man in a wheelchair here that will shoot his gun at you. So be careful for that. Let's see. Going to open this door, and then we're going to open ourselves a little shortcut just in case we don't win on the first try, but take care of you. Bloodstone Shard. And then you guys should recognize this. We're back to where we were at the beginning. So that way, if we lose to the Cleric Beast, it's just a quick little run back to where he was. But we are going to go try to take him out. I don't know that I've ever actually faced him without leveling up, so which there is a way to do. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I can take him out with no leveling up. You always want to go, again guys, it's a telltale. If you've never played this game, if you see a big open area like this with no enemies, it's a pretty telltale sign that that's going to be a boss fight. Let's see. I don't know. Does he react to the pungent blood cocktail? I don't know that he does. Probably. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't give you that item at this point in the game. I kind of want to see if this works. So, suspect nothing. We suspect nothing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. See, we actually gained our first insight from coming across him. The best thing in this game and boss fights is to pretty much just be patient and make sure you always have endurance in store, which I'm not doing the best job of right now. But just be patient. Make sure you don't clip yourself. It's easy to get stuck on the back of some of these things. I think he's probably going to hit pretty hard with our health this low. Let's see. He's pretty easy. He's pretty easy to... He's easier. He's big and scary looking, but he's actually quite easy to dodge, except for that time. Oh, shite. Oh, that was terrible timing on that dodge. I'm not actually doing very good right now. Oh, see, when you hear that noise, you can get a visceral attack on him. Oh, swing and a miss. So, one of the easiest ways to beat bosses in this game is basically swing around back of them. They're usually pretty blind. I mean, it's a running joke about, you know, smack that booty and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think I missed him with a lot of these. See if we can get a visceral attack on him. No, we cannot. I'm actually doing pretty terrible right now. Oh, shite. What am I doing? It's weird after playing Arcane where basically your entire playstyle playing Arcane is to just stand off them and use the hunter tools. And then you go to having to get up in and close on him with a more of a melee build. Yeah, that was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, but we still took him out on our first try without leveling up, so I'll take it. Oh, I forgot to test the pungent blood cocktail. I totally forgot to do that. That's okay. We are going to light our first lamp. I think we're going to go back and see if we can level our stats up real quick. So if you guys can see, we have 4 insight now, and once you have 1 insight, you can talk to the doll. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her and level up. Alright, I forgot what this is, a bell maybe. Consume insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist cooperation hunters from other worlds. So, oops. So I don't think that many people are still playing Bloodborne per se, so I don't know how many. I don't think we're going to be able to I'm not even playing online anyway, but even if you were, I don't think the community is active enough to really summon help unless you're directly linking up with someone.
Hello, good hand.
Oh wait, first what we want to do is we want to use our cold blood dew, and that's all we have for that. Now we can talk to her.
What is it?
Our waifu. Channel blood echoes.
Well, let me.
So, for this build, so if you're a new player, you could probably just completely ignore Blood Tinge and Arcane. You're probably not going to be using either of those if this is your first playthrough. So don't wait. And also, the stats scale in this game, so every subsequent stat that you add, it's going to cost, so you can see where the red is. Every subsequent stat you add, it's going to cost more. Where it says required, it's going to cost more stats. So I just did an Arcane build. Blood Tinge I've done pretty recently, and also I just want this to kind of be a basic playthrough in general, so we're not going to use Blood Tinge or Arcane. I'm going to want to get skill and strength up to 25. Endurance, the hard cap is 40, which I love having tons of endurance in this game. It's probably not that necessary. Like when I did my Arcane build, I didn't even touch endurance. I just did Vitality and Arcane. But it's always good to level. If you're a new player, I'd suggest just leveling up Vitality as much as you can in the beginning. But if you're a more experienced player, you don't need a ton of Vitality in the beginning of the game. So we are going to go ahead and equally increase our strength and skill, and that should help out significant. I want to get strength and skill to 25 each as quickly as possible, and then go for Vitality, then probably endurance in that order. So that's what we're going to do for now. Thank you, Mrs. Doll. Alright, last thing we're going to get. May you find your worth in the waking world. Alright, we are going to... Do we have enough? Yes, so we could update our saw cleaver, as you can see. So, as you can see, if the saw cleaver takes 1 Bloodstone Shard. We're sorry, 3. Oh, 0 of 1 meaning. Alright, I gotcha. So, weapons go up to +10. Saw cleaver's at +1 for now. That's still not available. Repair our weapons. No weapons to repair. Hey, Garen, you proud of me taking out the Cleric Beast on the first try? Safe haven for hunters. He doesn't care. Also, what does he mean? Even the doll, if it pleases you. And then he, like, giggles. Don't know what you're doing in your spare time there, Garen, buddy. Anyway, I think that's going to conclude episode 1. We're at the Great Bridge. Episode 2, we will be taking on Father Gascoigne. If anyone has any questions or comments or whatever you want to say, feel free to leave them below and I'll help out the best I can. Or if you've already played Bloodborne multiple times, just tell me what your favorite build is or something like that. Any feedback's appreciated and cool. Thanks for checking in, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.